My friend, the Jonas Brothers. Now, for this song, it's called Slow Motion. There will be a capo on it, but I'm going to show you how to play without one at the end of this video. If you're playing along with them there Jonases, you're going to want to play a bar chord. That bar chord is called an F major. You're going to be able to put your finger all the way down on the first fret, and then put your middle finger there on the G string at the third fret, and then at the fourth fret, you're going to play the A and the D. Now, this is an F major. If we play a G major, we can play it in standard G major as we have our capo here. However, this chord, if we move it up, the bar chord, becomes a bar chord at the G, at the fourth fret there. If we were to play an A minor right here, this chord more closely represents the minor, looks exactly like the E major, but we're playing on the first fret of the B string, and then the second fret of the G and the D string. Now, this is all in relativity to the capo being moving up our frets, meaning we have no first fret here, it's now the open fret. We've got our 1, 2, 3, 4, thusly. There are many different ways to explain it, this is just one. If you play an F major to a G major to an A minor to a C, then G, you've got a really quick movement, but this feels a little broken. So what I would suggest is learn the chords. La 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 la, yeah yeah la 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 la. Go through that a couple hundred trillion times and then try to move that forward. What does that mean? Rather than doing F, G, and then A minor going that way, take it up to the 6th fret and make the A minor shape. How do you make that? Well, it looks exactly like our F major shape, except for we remove that middle finger. So 1st fret, 3rd fret, 6th fret. When we do that, we get an A minor. The next chord we would have can go back to our C and play it as a bar chord, or you can play the C naturally have, or move it all the way up and hit the dot. It's going to be at the, what is that, the 9th fret now? So it would be called the 10th fret. So we would have something like this, and you could play it with your finger down and then pull back the whole note from G, and that's where you get your slide feeling. Now, the way that I would play it, I would keep that open note droning, so you would just be playing the root, and you would be playing the third. That's the feeling of our 1, 3 chord. We're gonna move up here and then back. So the whole feeling of this is a better way to feel the groove. But it is still a little weird because we're jumping around. And it has a higher intonation. So no matter where you're choosing to do this, the notes you're playing are gonna be the F, the G, A, and the C. Now, get rid of this capo. The song is actually in the key of F sharp major. And rather than playing a full bar chord from F sharp major to G sharp major to A sharp minor to C sharp major, and then doing a pull off from both of these, what I would suggest is do the same 1 and 3 with your 1 and your 2 finger, and then move it up a whole step, and then a half step, but make it parallel. And then when you go all the way up, you're going to be going up a minor third, which is 4 notes away, playing that the same way as you played the first 2 shapes. So in review, 1st and 2nd finger, this could go on the 2nd fret and 3rd fret on the E string and the G string. Move it up a whole step so you have 4 and 5. Move it up a half step so you have 6 and 6. And then move it up a minor third so you're going to be playing off on your 9th fret on the E string, and then again on the G string, staggering these, not parallel, but staggered. And that gives you your, and that's still doing a pullback. Very interesting. Other than that, the little bit more advanced thing is to put your third in there. So you'd be playing F sharp, A sharp, and then you're going to be doing your A sharp again. 1, 3, 3, 1, 3, 3. Cover both of these to get a major. The feeling behind this is you have 2, 1, 3, and you want to play your D at the 1st fret too. You get a D sharp in there, and then move that whole thing up so you're playing 4th fret, 3rd fret, 3rd fret, and then 5th fret, and then all of the 6th fret pretty much. It's called an A A sharp minor 7 or a B flat minor 7. And then we could, and let the 9 in there. And then we can move that all the way up to have the same chord we were playing for the first two things. Feel how that gives you a nice big old chord? Cool. Right on, this is called a 6 chord. Have fun with this song. But yeah, with the capo, sounds about the same. In fact, it's a little easier to play because it hits the open notes. Why is that not stringing up? There it is. And remember, go slow in the beginning. And try to work these out in rhythm with the Jonas Brothers. If you enjoyed this, please put a thumbs up, put something cool in the comment section. Oh, I don't have my stand. And if you enjoyed it a lot, maybe share it with somebody. Who knows? Aloha!